Today, a judge ordered Ruth Miller, the woman found not guilty by reason of insanity last week and the death of her 4-year-old son, to be committed to a behavioral health care center.
But this morning, experts shared some new information as to why the tragedy could have been prevented. Annabelle Childers has the details there.
The reason Ruth Miller now wears handcuffs dates back to August 2025, when Tuscarawas County Sheriff's deputies arrived to Atwood Lake and discovered she'd thrown her 4-year-old son into the water.
I gave him to God.
Officials quickly described Ruth Miller's state as one of spiritual delusion. But over the last 6 months, the extent of her mental health issues has become clear as her case went to a bench trial. Last week, Judge Ernest found Miller not guilty by reason of insanity. Friday morning, Ernest listened to testimony from forensic experts to decide where he would send Miller for treatment.
It's my opinion that she had both a psychotic disorder as well as mood symptoms.
All 4 experts agreed Miller has a mental illness, though some believe she has bipolar disorder, others schizophrenia.
Ruth Miller at the time was truly believing that she was getting special messages from God about tasks that she needed to do to prove her devotion.
Experts testified that Miller did seek help leading up to the August incident from a family doctor. But the doctor prescribed her an antidepressant, an inadequate medication for her specific symptoms that ultimately escalated her mental health challenges.
The handling of that first medication actually set up the conditions for something like this, and we see this in clinical practice routinely.
Taking in all the testimony, the judge sided with expert opinions that Ruth Miller should be committed to Heartland Behavioral Health in Massillon. There, Miller will receive a combination of proper medication and solo and group therapy.
And this is not the last time that Ruth Miller will be in court. In 6 months, there's going to be another hearing for the judge to review Miller's progress in healing. And then after that, there will be hearings every 2 years for reassessment. And that's for life. This is an ongoing process.
Wow. All right. Annabelle, thank you very much.